Micheal Haynes was a 22-year-old college student that lost his life to gun violence in the city of Chicago. For every story, there's a backstory to help you further understand why things happen. These are the stories of the wicked streets of Chicago. On the south side of Chicago, where summer heat don't just bring sweat, it brings tension. Where arguments don't always stay arguments, and sometimes they turn into funerals. This ain't a story about a gang war. This ain't about revenge. This one hurt different, because this is about a young man who did everything right and still ain't make it home.
And y'all know SCN loves some free cash, so I had to try this. And the good thing about it is, you could be in the bed, you could be at work, hell, you could be on the toilet and make money. Why not? Gas is high as hell out here, y'all. Get up to it. Either hit this QR code right here or click the link in the description and win some of this frizzle kizzle.
Micheal Haynes wasn't no crash dummy. He wasn't out here chasing clout, wasn't chasing bodies. He was chasing a dream. 6'6", long arms, smooth game, a hooper for real. They say back at Corliss, he was putting up numbers. 20 points, double-digit rebounds, easy. Then Washington High, playing on big stages, even ran into legends like Derrick Rose at the United Center. This wasn't just some local hoop dream. Nah, Mike was on his way out. Of course, he put down in Indian Hills, Division I scholarship. Iona College was waiting on him. New York, new life, new beginning.
Micheal Haynes was a hoop star at Corliss and Washington High on the south side of Chicago. He was one of the best of his class. He was so good, so athletic, that he ended up going to Indian Hills Community College in Iowa. He could finish with both hands and had amazing hustle out there on the court. He even signed with the Iona Gales of New York State. In high school in Chicago, he was a ferocious rebounder, averaging 17 rebounds as a sophomore and 22 rebounds as a junior. He became the number 11 player in the state. He got offered from UTEP, but signed to Iona, where he's honored to this day. Unfortunately, he was shot and killed by a so-called friend.
He was days away from leaving Chicago. Days. But what really made Mike different wasn't just the basketball. It was his heart. They say he'd be outside with the shorties, teaching them how to shoot, buying them ices, just being solid. He wasn't the type to bring drama. He was the type to end it. And that right there, that's what cost him everything. July 2012, Southside Chicago, 116th and Van Sands. Regular day, until it wasn't. A fight breaks out. Not over territory, not over blocks. Over a chain, a necklace. Petty. But on these streets, petty turned deadly real fast. Mike sees it, and instead of walking away, he steps in, trying to break it up, trying to calm it down, trying to do what most people won't. And in that moment, everything changed. The wrong person had a gun, and instead of fists, bullets started flying. They say he ain't even come with bad intentions. He just wanted to separate them. But intentions don't matter when somebody already decided how it's gonna end. Shots rang out, chaos, people running, and Mike, he got hit multiple times.
Instead of preparing for his departure for college, Micheal Haynes' family is now preparing for his funeral.
I was just hoping that if I did fall asleep, that I'd wake up and it'd be a dream. And it's not, and it hurts.
A former Chicago high school basketball star, Haynes was getting ready to get off the streets of Chicago and onto the basketball court in order to fulfill his dream of becoming a Division I basketball player when he was fatally shot and killed near his home.
Gentle giant, 6'6", physical specimen. Been a star since he was in 7th grade. As far as his athletic ability, man, genuine.
Not only did Haynes have athletic ability, but he was also someone in the neighborhood who kids looked up to.
He'll help them play ball, shoot around with them. You know what I'm saying? If Mike had a few extra dollars on him. He probably helped kids get some ices, go to the candy store. He is helping everybody.
According to his family, Haynes was trying to break up a fight over a stolen necklace when he was shot. He later died at a hospital. It was one of 5 fatal shootings in the city over an especially violent 12-hour stretch.
God doesn't make any mistakes, and maybe Michael served his purpose here, and maybe this will make people stop.
Friends and family say Michael was one of those types of people that always tried to help other people. That is, of course, exactly how he died, trying to break up a fight in his neighborhood. Now, of course, a very promising life has been lost.
He was hitting his wrist, in his chest, and in his back. A young man who was supposed to be packing for college was now fighting for his life. They rushed him to the hospital, but it was too late. 22 years old, gone. People were saying they thought he was going to survive because he actually walked into the hospital and got in a wheelchair by himself. A few hours later, he was gone. Just like that. A life that was about to change ended over something that ain't even matter. A change, a moment, a decision. And see, this is what makes Chicago stories hit different. Because it ain't just about Mike. It's about the pattern. They said it themselves. Out here, it's like 2 ways out. Jail or death. And Mike was trying to beat that. He was already halfway out the door. Already did the hard part. And still, the streets pulled him back in. What make it even crazier? They said the person responsible was somebody he knew. Somebody from the same environment. Same struggle, same city. That's the part that hit the hardest. Chicago don't always lose people to enemies. Sometimes, it loses them to each other. A young man tried to stop violence and became a victim of it. That's Chicago, where doing the right thing don't always save you. Where peace can still get you killed. Where dreams get buried before they even take off. Mike Haynes was supposed to lead the city. Instead, the city buried him. And I think that what we can learn from the story of Mike Haynes is this. Sometimes it ain't about being tough. Sometimes it ain't about proving nothing. Sometimes walking away is the only thing that keeps you alive. Because in a place where anger moves faster than thinking, one decision can cost everything. This has been another episode of Wicked Streets of Chicago. It's your boy, SCNTV. I'm out.